What's up? Hello, welcome to my vlog. My name is Russell J Field Nana, and on today's vlog I'm going to be talking about my camera equipment, mostly all or maybe all of it if I can. Yeah, I'm going to try and break it down into the camera body, the audio, the lights, and tripods and the monopods and other support equipment. I'm going to see if I can take them one by one, but yeah. And today I will show you guys what's in the box of the Zcam, my new Zcam cinema camera that I got, and how I built the rig and everything. So hop on, and thanks to my 10 subscribers so far. I mean, 10 subscribers in 2 weeks is for me, it's okay. It's okay. You can share it with your friends, like, comment, and I mean, let's get this channel even bigger. So yeah, let's go. And also, I'm going to try and not intimidate anyone watching this, but I'm going to try and show you how expensive all these equipments are, so that you appreciate a photographer, you respect a videographer, you respect the photographer and videographer, you respect creatives, because these things are not cheap. Also, they are not like readily available on the market here. So if you want quality for yourself, you're going to have to like import, and there's duties, there's taxes, there's a bunch of stuff. So once a creative tells you that they are charging XYZ, please try and pay XYZ or find somebody else. Don't try to hack or discourage the person. It's really hard out here. So yeah, let's get into the video. So for starters, right, let me put the phone aside, and let me try and turn this AI servo off, because it keeps trying to focus and stuff. Whatever, I'll leave it on, let it do whatever it wants to do. So I'm talking about audio. This is a very new audio microphone stuff that I got. It's called the JOBY WAVO or WAVO or whatever it's called, and I haven't gotten a chance to test it out. Well, I tried to test it out and I forgot to turn it on. I recorded for 40 minutes and it was off the whole time. So yeah, I'm yet to test it out. Sorry about the Ziploc bag, but it's just Ziploc bag after Ziploc bag after Ziploc bag. So this has a bunch of this is the charger for my other cameras, the charger stuff, whatever, and cables and like, stuff. Not really important. Now this is one of my microphones. This is the Rode Video Mic Go. There's this one and another one I'm using. You guys can see it. It's here. I'll try and I don't know. Yeah, and if you go to my page and you check the very first video I did a comparison between the test of this audio and that audio from this microphone and that microphone. So you can test that out. You can check that out if you want to. And what's left in here is like cables and splitters and stuff, like cables and charge cables and just audio stuff. So this is the Y cable. What this cable enables me to do is that, okay, let me put all of this aside but the cable, and then I'll talk to you about the cable. So this is another bag, and I get these bags. These bags I really didn't buy them from like the big manufacturers or whatever. I buy them from thrift stores, and like when I'm walking in town, I pay attention. Yes, so this is the bag that carries my Zoom H4n Pro right there. I don't know if the camera is gonna like allow me to zoom, focus on. Yeah, that's it right there. So what this is a recorder. It's an audio recorder. It allows me to record 4 different people at a time. So let's say I'm recording 4 people, right? And there's a 5th person. What this allows me to do is, what this cable allows me to do is to put this in here, and it's going to split this one channel into two, so then I can record 6 different people. But the 6th person, if he or she is on the second person's microphone, the both of them are going to have the same levels and stuff. It's complicated, whatever stuff. So I haven't even tried it. It's theory. I haven't tried it yet, so I hope it works. Yeah, so that's it right here. Oh, one more thing. This can also double as a sound recorder, audio interface. So if you're an artist or a rapper or whatever, you can come in here. We can actually record a song here if I want to. I used to have a audio recording studio, so I kind of know a little bit about audio recording and stuff. So this can do that if I wanted to. Put this aside and see what else is in here. This bag for other things. So besides the audio, I think I'm done with all the audio. So there's this. This is going to be crucial when I start doing full on cinema production. So this is the Motorola walkie-talkies. I've forgotten the actual brand name for it, but yeah, what it allows me to do is, so let's say I'm on a shoot, right? I'm a director, right? And the lighting guys get to take one. The I don't know, the costume and makeup and whatever people get to keep one, or the first assistant director and me get to keep one, and the other people get to keep one. Now, whenever I want to communicate with, let's say, the makeup people in there, I don't have to get up and walk and go there. I can just quickly hello, blah, 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 blah. Can you get the artist to come and say, blah, 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 we're ready, blah, blah, blah. Boom, we're done. Or, let's say I'm monitoring the feed from my own station. Sorry about that. I'm monitoring the feed from my station, right? And I notice something. I don't have to get up from my place to go all the way to the location or whatever. I can just quickly go boom, and then we communicate with them. So that is why I got these. I'm yet to actually use them in a real field to see how it works. I actually also got them for one other reason. Let's say we're filming in a moving car, right? People can't really hear you in the next car because you'll be filming from another car and whatever. In that scenario, this is perfect. That's why I got it. So yeah. That's why I have this over here, and that's over there somewhere. I don't know. Let's put this aside. And this is currently the only light I have. It's a Godox 8200 Pro. It's 200 watts of light. It helped me so much. I use this on weddings. I use this on location shoots and stuff like that. It's actually battery powered. So it will last as long as this will last. Hopefully I should get 1 or 2 more. I don't know how much I would want to shoot out also. I don't know. Yeah, so that's it. Let me see if I have some battery power in there. Okay, I do. I'm not gonna point it to you guys because it's quite startling. So that's it right there. You can also actually use it as a flashlight because the power here is not consistent. So I use it as a flashlight. I always use it as a flashlight. I don't know. It's just funny to me. It is not a cheap device, but I tend to use it as a flashlight whenever I need to. So yeah, that's it. That's that. Let me turn it off. Put that over here. Yeah, let me show you something. Oh wow. That's the box of the 8200. That's this box. This light you see here, I'm going to try and put the price over here or over here somewhere all the time. The prices of everything I mentioned, and it will shock you. I'll tally them up. I'll keep adding them up until we're done. Yeah, so that's the 8200 Pro. This is no part. I put stickers on my stuff, so yeah, that's why the sticker stuff is there. You put this aside. Yeah, I think I don't know. Yes, there's some other equipment I have not been used or opened yet fully yet. I don't know. Let's see. This is the case for the monitor for my cinema camera, the PORTKEYS. We'll talk about that later. And okay, yeah, this is a way I keep spare batteries. These are spare batteries for the cinema camera. That's this right there, and this is the card reader for the cinema camera. If you don't have this, you're not going to be able to read anything of the card reader, of the memory card from the cinema camera. So that's it right there. And yeah, that's it. Basically, stuff. That's the audio and the lights and part of the disorganized. Yes, that's the audio and the lights of my camera equipment and stuff. I'm actually recording on the other Rode microphone. That's what's it's on my left here. It's not even boomed over here. It's supposed to be boomed over here like that, but it's on my left side here. So yeah, I'm using that and a cable to run the recording. Hopefully, I'll figure out a better system to use. So yeah, that's what I have now, and that's what you're hearing. Let me know if the quality of the audio isn't really top notch or whatever. Yeah, so let's move on to another thing. We are on to the cinema camera accessories. So this is these are both products of TILTA. I'll put the brand name over here if I can remember to do it. That's TILTA Matbox. This is a Matbox Mini, this very one. So let's put this aside and deal with the Matbox Mini first. So the Matbox Mini is, as you know, when you're filming, when you see a film crew filming and there's something like a square thing or whatever in front of the lens. So that's it. That's this right here. This is designed to it's actually designed to cut out light from hitting the lens and stuff. You know, when you're filming, the sun is too bright. Let's say this is, for example, if I'm filming and I point it this way, the light is going to leak into the lens. So what you do is you lower the barn doors, and then it blocks the light from hitting the lens. So you get cleaner audio and whatever, cleaner videos and stuff. And it also makes you look very professional. So I actually like it a lot. I'm yet to test this because I borrowed I borrowed a friend my Canon 24-70 2.8 Mark II, and he broke it, but he didn't tell me. He gave it back to me. This was about 3 months ago. So I tried testing it out a couple last week, and I found out that it's completely toasted, broken completely. So that's why these things are in the box, because I've not been able to actually test them and stuff like that. So let me put this aside, and this is my pride and joy. This TILTA MIRAGE, man, my pride and joy. So it's a motorized, let's say it's a remote controlled or wireless controlled version of the other one that I just showed you. It is not cheap either. This is, I think, almost $600 or something like that. I think so, $600. Yeah, it's 600 or something dollars. Yeah, so that's it over here, and this is all accessories and stuff. It behaves more or less like the other one, but this is much more pro because this comes with a wireless transmitter for, I don't know, because of my black t-shirt you probably not see, but yeah, it comes with a, let me see if I can, this face detect thing is just playing games with me. Yeah, it helps you to run there's something in this thing, there's other accessories. It helps you to operate them to increase the brightness or darkness, whatever thing of the filter you put in front of it. So I'm yet to fully test it, but yeah, never mind. I'll do a more in-depth review of all the products if I don't forget to do it and stuff. Yeah, I get very forgetful. I don't know why, but I get very, very forgetful after my accident. I'm just like, I write everything down. If I don't write everything down, I will forget it. There is absolute guarantee that I will forget if I don't write it down. So I write everything down, even the slightest thing, I write it down. Yeah, so that's the peripheral items I have, the external stuff that I have. So yeah, now we move to the cinema camera. Sorry, the battery died on the other shot, so I don't know if it's gonna continue. Forget, whatever. We're gonna move to the cinema camera. Hold on 1 minute. Right here. So this is my Zcam. This is the Zcam E2 F6. This is a full frame of the E2 series. The full frame 6K. This is 6K. So there's an F8. That's the highest of this. So there's the, I think there's one. Then there's the M4. Then there's the X6, which is super 35. And then there's this one, which is full frame. Then there's the F8, which is also, I think, full frame F8 or something like that. Yeah, so that's the camera. That's the PORTKEYS monitor. I'll actually do a teardown. So I put it together to try to figure out how it will look and everything. But then I figured out that the lens is broken, so I had to leave. I was forced to leave it like that. I use this 50mm on there, but I really don't like the quality of the 50mm glass. So I'm hoping to get a different glass, like a cinema, like a CANON, or I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably rent one to test it out and see. And then yes, I'll probably rent one or go to MCB Rentals. That guy is a good guy. MCB Rentals, shout out to him. And then I'll go test it out. He actually has one. He has the one that came before this. So he has the S6. I think the Super 35 or the Micro Four Thirds. I'm not very sure. This comes after that, whatever. It's really not important, but yeah. So it means that his lenses can fit mine because he's also with the EF mount. So yeah, I'll just go to him. We'll figure out a way to do stuff, and I don't know. I'll probably be able to rent this lens or stuff like that for gigs and for work and stuff. So yeah, that's the Zcam E2 F6. Very hefty. I'll do a teardown and then we'll get back to that. So yeah, that's camera stuff. This, the price, I'm gonna put over here. That I bought two. I'm gonna put the price over here. The case where the camera is in, I'm gonna put the price over there. Sorry. There's a quick release plate, QR plate that I had. I've had this QR plate for almost about, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 years, maybe 10 years. I'm not sure. I bought my first Lumix G7, and I bought this with it and some other stuff, trying to look pro and whatever stuff. I'm gonna try and like tear down my Zcam E2 F6 to what it was when it came in the box, so that I'll put it together and then we'll see how it goes. So let's go. There's a wireless, and this is the wow. I did the retrofit. I did a retrofit of this. This isn't how it's supposed to look. So that's the PORTKEYS monitor, camera monitor, and this is something I did my own to try and like put that on myself to try and make it more comfortable. I'll need a hex key. What's the hex key for this? Shit. Yeah. I need the hex key. Be right back. I will need to find the hex key. Where did I put the hex key? Huh? Okay. You probably have somewhere. That's the hex key. The cable for the whatever stuff. Yeah, so there's another thing I'll need. This right here. Let's see our plate and the hex. Okay. Yeah, so I use something to wedge this hole over here so that the screw does not hit the top of the camera. That's one thing SMALLRIG needs to work on. There's a big hole here. I don't know the thread, but anytime I try to put, let's say, this piece of screw in here, it will try to scrub the top of the Zcam. So I had to wedge a piece of something in there to sort of like act like a guard between the camera and the screw. So maybe that's something they want to look into. That's the piece of thing I was talking about. Let's see if it'll come out now. Okay, that's another small piece one. Okay, that's comes out. Okay. Oh, so there's a small hole. Okay, it's supposed to go back, but it doesn't want to go. Okay, I had a screw. My screw is in my plier. Plier set is in there somewhere. That's the only thing that's going to force this thing out. It's either that or it's not coming out. Yeah, that's it right there. It's there to protect this from getting scratched. Yeah, so that's the camera. That's the Zcam. That's it right there. Let's push all of this to the side and then we'll come back. This is the Zcam body, a full teardown of the body, and I'm going to try and put it back together so you guys will see. When you get it out of the box, you only get this, you get the antenna and a bunch of cables. That's it. You get nothing else. Yeah, so I'm going to try and put it back together. And this time around, I'm going to try and like be a little audible so you guys know what's going on. So that's the body. The Zcam E2F6. That's the body right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the SMALLRIG cage. Now I'm going ahead and put my sprigs. These are called sprigs. I'll try and link them over here somewhere. I don't know if I can find them. These are called sprigs, and they are generally or basically cable management, so that whenever you run cables on your camera, it doesn't just be all over the place. It would just be like more like cable managed well, so that it stays out of the way. Because before the camera arrived to me here in Ghana, West Africa, I read a lot and I watched a lot of tutorials where people were complaining that they kept accidentally bumping the cables out or something like that. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah. And so I just went ahead and I ordered a sprig instead. Yeah. I think I have a few more left. There's only 3 I'm using right now. So yeah, let me put it back together. So the cage goes, I watched a video where the guy tried to go this way. It didn't work, and he went ahead and he went to a shop or whatever, machine shop or whatever, and they milled the braces. These braces are very important. You don't go and mill them away. Now, if your screws go loose, your camera is going to go forward and come out of the cage, and that is not smart. So the Zcam body, the goes into the cage from the back. If you try to go this way, it's never going to go. Goes to the cage from the back. Now that's the thing we're talking about. That's what's stopping this thing from falling over. So I don't see why you would want to go and mill it off. But yeah, he did it. So maybe he has his reasons. I really don't know. I honestly don't care either. So yeah, I'm gonna put the top screw in first, because that's what I can easily see. So yeah, it goes in there like that, and immediately, I wish there was a camera close by. Immediately, it sort of like props the camera in the cage really well, which is nice, because now you know there's no space from that end to, there's no wiggle room or something like that. Nothing like that. So yeah, now let's do the base. And I'll advise you to always let the camera sit. Don't try to hold it, blah, blah, blah. And you drop it. That's a lot of money you just wasted. So always sit the camera down. Always, please. Yep. This goes over there, and that goes over here. And yep. It's finally way down there. Oh man. So turns out that the bottom has to go in first before the top. Which I really don't understand why, but yeah, I really don't care now at this point. I just so yeah, that's the Zcam in the small rig cage. So that's how it looks. Yeah, this is the external recorder, external hard drive connection holder thing, locking brace or something. I don't know. I think it's a locking brace instead. Yeah, so locking brace, not it's like a locking brace so that the external, if you use external cable or something like that, it doesn't fall out. So that's that. And nope, all these are external stuff, unnecessary stuff. So yeah, basically that's it for the cage and every other accessory thing. I'll leave this here for a reason. You see why. So I'll just lock this in here. Just keep it down. So whenever I need it, it's there. Now, I would like to connect the. So this is a quick release plate I was talking about. It's the Axela QRA-501S. So I got this for my Lumix G7 when it came out. I got one, and it's been with me since. So yeah, I just want to put it on here so that whenever I have a shoot on a, let's say like I have a shoot, whenever I balance on a gimbal and I'm taking it out, this quick release plate, this plate is a Manfrotto plate, so it also works with my Manfrotto tripod, which I'm filming on right there. It's a 504 HD or something like that. It works with it, so I'll just have to like remove it from a quick release plate and go straight onto the tripod. I don't have to like swap the QR plates and stuff. That plate also works on this, so even if I forget this plate, that plate is always there. But I probably won't ever forget this plate because this plate goes onto the camera, and then the rest goes on there. So let's see how that goes right there. And it has threads on there, so you can just tighten it down with your own hand, your bare hands. It won't do anything. It will be tight as shit. You won't have to like bother or something. Like if you want to be careful, you just use the disc to tighten it down and put it back. So once that's tightened down, this goes like that, and we have a quick release plate system. So if I had a if I bought the rod base system, the rod base system will now go through here, but I didn't get that, so I should have gotten that, but I don't know why I didn't get that. Probably money. Let me adjust the plate to go a little bit backwards, so yeah, I'm trying to adjust the plate so that it's right there. Yep. I promised to use my phone to show you guys what the fuck I'm doing, but let me see if I could use my phone to grab a few shots here and there. So yes, basically that's what I'm doing right there. Yeah, that's the Zcam. So that's what I'm filming right there, and that's what I'm monitoring here, and that is the Zcam with the small rig cage. I'll talk about this very soon. So this is the QR plate, the Axela QRA-501S. Really, really durable stuff. So let's get back to You see why I put the quick release plate on the camera in a second. Well, not in a second, in a bit. You'll see it in a bit. Yeah, so that's it right here. And yeah. Now let me install. This is the PORTKEYS PT5 Mark II or something like that. PT5 II or something. That's the case for it. Yeah, that's it right there. So that's the PORTKEYS, and then that's the monitor. Is the on-camera monitor for the Zcam. Now this comes with it, so I just have to like put it on there. Now what I prefer to do is put this on the body, on the camera body first. Now I'll show you guys why I have this here. Now the reason why I have this here is I plan on using this very spot for something, right? And when I got it, I forgot to get a horseshoe adapter for this thing to slide on easily. Or there's this thing called, I've forgotten the name. Could have put the NATO rail or something like that. Yes, I could have put it over here and just stick this on, but I didn't get it. So I had this rod from something else. I'll show you where I got it from. So what I did was I just put it over here and I put this on here like that. Sorry, I'm using one hand, so it looks kind of difficult, but it isn't. See, it just went there. So 2 slides and I'm ready. So that's it over there like that. And now the monitor goes on. I can do it with one hand. It's not difficult. It's not that difficult at all. You do it one hand if you want to. If you're feeling more careful, you can do it two hands. Yeah. So that's it right there. I'm sure you guys can see. That's it right there. That is it right there. That's it. Yeah, that's I'm feeling sleepy. I'm sorry, but it's 2 in the morning. That's the only time I can get like a really quiet scenario, a compound to record in, because this place is quite loud. So let me put this aside. So now we go to battery. And before I got my stuff, I read so many like stuff, and the battery doesn't fit, and this is that. And when I got it, I'm like, see, one hand. I just do it with one hand. Look, right there. One hand. People complain so much. I was like, I hope this isn't like bad or anything. I got it and it fits. Everything fits perfectly. So let me show you guys what the SPRIGs they do. So right here, right? Let me put my phone down. See right here, this cable is a HDMI cable for the monitor. So this goes into the monitor, HDMI in, right? And this goes to here, the top of the battery here, where the HDMI outlet thing is. Right? And then this tightens it down. And that's that. Now, what the SPRIG allows me to do is to see how this is like ideally just hanging all over the place. Just take it, wiggle it in here, and wiggle that in here, and in here. And that's that. You don't have that a whole wiggling thing anymore. I'm sure you guys can see from here. So you see it's like in the right place and stuff like that, whatever. I would have to tighten the monitor down a little bit. So the monitor accepts where's the other battery? So the monitor accepts LPE6 Canon, regular Canon batteries. So I'm charging my other two over there, so I can't, that's why it's not here. But I can also use the spare battery, the spare ZILR MPF battery that I got for it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right there. So this is the MPF battery, the spare one. I actually got two because I don't like waiting for nothing. So I got two. This is the other one. It's the same battery. You just click it and it lights up, so you know the power you have left in there according to the bars and stuff like that. So just put it on here and that's it. You can let me give you a quick boot so you know we are in business or whatever. So whenever the camera is turning on, so you see, and I read stuff, people are like, oh, it takes too long, it takes too long for the camera to boot. I'm like, dude, come on, it hasn't even been 3 seconds, this thing is on. So yeah, that's the camera and stuff. So that's the back of it. Once it's green, you know it's accepted the memory card. When I got it first, it was all red. That was red. The front was red. The front was red. Here was red. Right here. This was red. I was like, ah. And the memory card wouldn't format in my laptop too. I was like a little bit. So I did a little bit of reading and watching. I went to a forum and I saw that I had to force format the card first, because I think the card was formatted with a Mac. A Mac does things to drive, so you have to force format it again and make it something fat or something, I've forgotten. Whatever. I did that and I put it in there and yeah, it works fine. I also read and watched tutorials. People were saying this thing has terrible audio and whatever, but I was like, after getting it, I was like, come on, this thing is not bad. It's kind of cool. It's okay. You're just spoiled. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, but let me go ahead and install the antenna for the wireless signal. So yeah, the wireless signal, I mean, people were complaining, people were saying all sorts of stuff, but it's not that difficult to install. It's just 3-4 touches, you're done. So the reason why I put this over here is that I plan on putting a system here where I can let me explain. Let me demonstrate to you guys rather than explain so much. So I plan on building a overhead rig with like I've forgotten the name, like a fly cam thing, whatever, over my head. And I plan on using, regular old stuff to build it. So this will go here and this will go there. And what this will allow me to do is to suspend the camera in such a way. Or if I don't even build that, what I plan on doing with this is that whenever I'm out on shoots, I will definitely put this over my neck, and this will form a sort of a secure line, so that for whatever reason, if I let go of the camera, I'll just stand to explain it to you. If I let go of the camera, it's right there. Like this thing is never gonna fall. I cannot afford for this to fall off. So even if I ever like accidentally leave this, it's never going to fall. It's just like right there all the time. So I'll just take it. It will also help me when I'm filming. There's a hand. Ooh, I'm using the arm of my Manfrotto monopod to sort of brace the side as a side arm, helping arm, or whatever you want to call it. Because I don't know why, but I didn't want to buy the handle. So imagine I have this set up that way. Sorry about the noise and the banging and stuff. It's quite normal. I would just go like that. I'll just go like that. You see? Like that. Right there. So even if it's on a fly cam or whatever, this will form sort of a stabilizer system. And I plan on rigging it over here instead. Here actually. So yeah, that's my Zcam. Yeah, that's it right there. This handle will actually help me to like hold the camera in such a way that I have control. Like, I don't know about you, but I prefer to dominate the camera. I don't want the camera to force me to go places I have to go because the camera is like dictating where I should go and stuff. It's kind of annoying when that happens. So I'm trying to eliminate that by these little adjustments and stuff like that. So that's my camera. What I'm left with is let me try and focus on this. What I'm left with is the matte box system to go on the front. So a lens is gonna go there and the matte box system will be there. So I'm guessing the front of the camera will be like there somewhere. But because everything isn't like really ready yet, or the lens, so I took the lens out to a guy to try to fix it for me. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, it means I'm in debt like almost about $2,000. So yeah, I'll probably show the cost of the lens over here, the lens that's broken. So yeah, that's going to be it. And let me try and see if I can mimic how the TILTA MIRAGE will look on here. I don't know if it's gonna make any sense, but yeah, whatever. So let me put this away. And so yeah, once there's a lens there, this is it. Gonna be it. That's gonna be my setup. Yeah. So yeah, that's my setup, and I hope this makes some sense to you guys. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the Zcam setup already. That's the battery. The spare battery is what I'm used to power the monitor right here. That is a PORTKEYS monitor, PT5 Part 2 or something, I don't know. And it's a touchscreen, so that's one good thing about it. And that's the menu for the Zcam stuff. There's a button. There's a function in the HDMI settings section. When you go turn display on, you're able to see what the camera is doing on the monitor, the settings. But by default it's not there, so you have to go turn it on and stuff. Yeah, so that's the battery, that's the HDMI cable taking the feed to the monitor, that's the wireless signal thing. And yeah, this means that we're green to go. There's a record button. This means we're green to go. The PORTKEYS stuff. And this is the camera as my tripod stand handle for my photo, but I'm using it over here to add some sort of support to this. So that's why it's there. What the fuck? Still recording. I didn't know I was recording. So I almost forgot about this one. Let me push this aside and show you guys this very slider. So I bought this slider around the time I got the Lumix G7. I bought the slider, right? It was long. The blade itself was like that long, very long. I think I have the other half here somewhere. I can't really remember here. Maybe it's in here. Well, so I have to cut it into two. If you look over here, you see that I just sawed the entire thing into two because there was a hole in the middle. So I decided to use that. Now, what I like about this is that it allows me to okay, it's not properly balanced, but yeah, I'll figure that out later. What it allows me to do is that it allows me to get some really unique shots if I want to. Now, the reason why I cut the blade into two was that it was just too long. I was filming weddings at that time. There was no way I was going to get like a table or something in a hotel room where it's long enough for me to slide and like do all the things that I want to do with this. So I cut it into two, just so that I have a limited room. I can just go slide all I want. So what I do is that I put my DSLR. See that QR plate thing I was telling you guys about? Now the quick release plate is off. This goes directly onto this. And there's a locker thing. It's stubborn. It's quite stubborn. Whatever. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to do that. Yes, it fits in now. I don't know why it does that. So now that you're in here, you lock it down and you're free to slide as much as you want. You can. The head is a fluid head, so you can basically do whatever shots you want to do. So you lock it down, you lock the silver thing down here, and you can go. Oof. I didn't lock it properly. Yeah, but basically if you lock it down properly, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Just do all you want to do. So that's why it's there. Yeah, I almost lost the camera there. Let's take it off. Let's just take it off. Yeah, so that's what I use this for. I don't use it as much, to be honest with you. I don't use it as much because a gimbal, a motorized gimbal, can do more than half of the things that I did right now. But what I plan on doing is like in proper cinematic situations, you know, the motorized feel, you can just tell it's a motorized feel. So I plan on using this to do sliding shots, pulling shots, whatever. Like just gently just slide in there like that. That's what I plan on using this for. So everything has its job, and I intend on allowing all these equipments to do what they are meant to do. So yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll try and take B-rolls and stuff like that of the whole thing so you see it, whatever. All right.